Hello everybody, welcome back to Minecraft on the Block, the Taggarts. And I'm in kind of new territory, uncharted territory here. I got to first off do some housekeeping and give a shout out to Paul Soares Jr. For giving me a like and changing the entire landscape of my videoing. My subscribers like more than quadrupled. The hits went up. I think I got like 30% of the entire hits that I've had the whole time since I've been doing this last month and a half, just over in the last 12 hours or something like that. So Paul, thank you very, very much. There's a couple other things that I wanted to just kind of throw out. Because of that, there's been kind of a lot of pressure I think putting on myself a lot of pressure to make sure that I keep going with some videos. And what I've realized that this series is actually going to take a lot of time, doing a lot of prep work. So I'm actually just going to jump in today, and there'll probably be some mistakes. I'll definitely get better at this as I go. I did do a lot of prep ahead of time today, but it wasn't nearly enough. So I wanted to also show you guys a lot of it while I'm going. So anyway, the other thing I wanted to mention is, in case you didn't notice with the funky looking hearts, I am playing on hardcore. Where does it tell that? Right there, difficulty hardcore. So I do things pretty slowly. I'm pretty careful about what I'm doing, just so that I don't have to worry too much about the disaster that awaits at every corner. Actually, last night, I guess I talk like it was a real night in the game last night. This wall got beat in by an ogre, I guess, one of those big green things. They come and they'll smash your wall. So it's not the same world that you're used to. It is a much more dangerous world. So anyway, we're going to get right into it today. We're going to deal with a couple of things. Divergent Volume, one of the viewers that's been around for a while in my series, commenting and giving me advice, wanted to do a rubber farm, so we are starting that. And I'm going to do a couple of things to start out with. One thing you'll notice is that I'm tearing this apart because somebody mentioned that this thing kind of looks ugly, and it's true. These are too close together because this connects here and it connects up here, and it seems to be kind of random which order where it goes. Sometimes it goes in there, and sometimes it goes up, and if it tries to go across, it gets put in here, but if there's already stuff in there, it bounces back out, so it's a mess. Plus, we're going to do something a little bit different today, so I'm going to actually move this, and to move these Industrial Craft 2 devices, we need to have a Industrial Craft wrench. So to do that, we need some copper dust, and we also need some tin dust. So I'm going to take some tin ore, and I'm going to macerate it down. I only need one, so the power that's left in this thing will get me there, I think. I also added some switches here so that we could turn these on and off, so in case I wanted to macerate something without it going directly into the incinerator, I could turn it off. I'll add that over here as well. So there we go. That was all we needed. So we got some dust, and then what we have to do is we can actually craft it right here in this window, I believe, because all we need is 1, 2, 3, and we're going to be out of room as usual, so let's go dump some stuff off. I am famous for nothing else than always having too much crap on me. Alright, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 1. That's going to give us some bronze dust, and we're going to need 6 of those, so let's dang it, I'm going to have to get some more of that. Yeah, see, this is what I was afraid of. I'm going to be a little bit off, and I'm probably going to get some grief for it. So let's see. We'll get some more of that macerated down. The sound's a little wonky. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it doesn't always make all the crazy industrial noises, so I apologize for that. Let's see. I'm going to get rid of the advanced wooden transport pipe for now. And yeah, we got a lot of... I've been keeping a lot of stuff on me because I find myself needing most of it quite frequently. Alright, we'll get one more set of that. And then we'll take this stuff out. Alright, there we go. Now I think we can get 1, 2, 3. That's going to give us... Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I need 1, 2, 3. That should do it, right? 6. There we go. And then we'll take that. I actually put down a regular crafting table over here so I could show you guys some of this stuff. That... Oh, no. Okay. Close, but not quite. Now we got to take that bronze dust, turn it into bronze ingots, and then we can make our wrench. So this wrench is for Buildcraft, and in fact, if we can play with that real quick while we're waiting. This will switch the direction of things. Like you can see, it's switching the direction of this pipe. So now it's flowing from this one to this one. And it will also switch the direction of that engine. If there was multiple things for it to work on, it would switch the direction of the engine. So we didn't turn this on, so it's not going to crank it out. We'll just leave it in there for now. We'll grab our bronze bars. Yep, good. And we'll go back over here, and with any luck, ta-da, we get a wrench. And that wrench now, it's obviously a different wrench, will allow us to do things like right-click and move these machines. And so what I'm going to do, I'll come back and pretty this up later, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to move the generator over here. I'll just put it right here for now, because I want to feed more than just this one machine with it. It doesn't always need to be running, and it certainly doesn't always need to be feeding the same machine, because we're not always going to be doing the same thing. I don't like that. I would rather that. Okay. And that also means that we can now move this, move our macerator, and we'll move it over one. And that will allow us to then do this. There we go. So now we've got that pipe separated enough so that it won't ever just try to go in there. So it'll always come out and go up like that. And then what we can do, we're going to have to get a piece of the correct colored stuff to put down there, but for now we'll just plop down our redstone engine that we had like that, and I think we got a lever on us, and we'll put it there. I don't like that. I like it to face the proper direction. I'm a little anal about that kind of stuff. Let's see, what do I have to do to make that happen? There we go. And now it'll pump, so that will pump stuff out of here, and let's just make sure that all of this works as expected. So put a couple pieces of coal in there. In fact, let's just put one. Take this, and we'll take some gold and macerate that down. And what I'm quite curious to see is if that is a short enough distance for that to work on. So a lot of times we're getting ready to go outside and look at something that will tell us if we're going to be too short of a distance. So we'll go do that in a second. So we're running close on time here. That is not working correctly because it is not pulling. Oh yeah, it is. It's just really slow. Okay, good. So that's pulling it out, and we're not going to have that problem. So now it'll make the journey. So this is cobblestone pipe. The other thing I was going to mention is that stone pipe, which is made from smooth stone, is actually quicker in travel, and when you use gold pipe, which is booster pipe basically, which we'll use here in a minute, stone pipe degrades that booster speeds less than cobblestone pipe does, but you can't connect cobblestone and stone pipe. So we're going to go outside and do something here real quick. So I am going to go ahead and pause it while I go sleep real quick, and I'll come right back, and we'll go deal with some rubber farming, and yeah, I will be right back. Alright guys, we're back, and we are well rested. We're going to go deal with probably fighting off some monsters, because they're always hiding around. Maybe not. And then we're going to go deal with some rubber farming. Okay, I wanted to also mention one thing. Get a macerator as soon as possible, because it is more than worth its weight in gold. You get double all of your ores, and you go through a lot of ores in this game. So get one as soon as possible. Okay, we are going to. I've already dug out this tunnel. It goes over here, and let me show you kind of what we got going on. So it will go over here to our new rubber tree farm, which is very much like any other tree farm, except for that it grows rubber trees, and those are unique in a couple of ways. Not the least of which is that, let's see, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been trying to go about 5 apart. I'll do one right there, and that's probably good. And then we'll do one more right about there. And you can grow these with bone meal, like that. Whoa! Creeper here to ruin your day, as usual. I'll fill this back in. I always fill in creeper holes because I hate the memory of creepers sneaking up on me. That was unfortunate, but it did not do a lot of damage because we had... Ah, but it did jack up our rubber tree. So let's do this. We'll take this one down, and we'll wait for saplings to come out of it. I actually planted 2 rubber trees and got 5 saplings. There's one right away. The saplings seem to be somewhat plentiful, so you can just get yourself a couple of them, and then you'll easily get more, and then you can see that we got the rubber right here, which we will deal with here in a minute. So anyway, starting to run out of time. Let me show you what I got in mind. What I want to do is I want to take a chest, and I want to put it down right here, and I'm going to have to put a block in there first. We'll take that out in a second. So I'm going to take a chest, and I'm going to set it down, and then we are going to pipe out of that chest. And I was going to pipe out the bottom, but I think that would look kind of funky. So let's do this. Pipe out of the chest, and then we're going to go down with some cobblestone pipe, like so. Let's go ahead and get down in there. Down with some cobblestone pipe. And then we will, well, actually we'll keep going with some cobblestone right here. I'm going to dig out next to this so that we'll have a walkway to manage our pipe with. And I think I'm going to put the gold pipe a little further down. Well, I guess we'll put it right here. We're going to need some more cobblestone pipe. In fact, let me bust offline since we don't have a lot of time and finish this out real quick, and then I'll show you what I've done. I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and because of my poor planning we have very little time, so I'm going to have to get better at that, but I went ahead and created all the piping and all that stuff here, and I went ahead and created the extractor. The extractor's actually, you just take a machine block, which is made with 4 refined iron. You take, I think it's 4 or 6 possibly, I forget already, but you take a machine block, you take 4 tree taps and a circuit, an electrical circuit, and that will make an extractor, and we'll actually get into that. I want to show you guys most of the recipes, but since I was so low on time, I decided that I probably better actually just do it this way. So we're going to go ahead and look at, like I said, I piped it up. I was actually low on rubber, so I didn't move this all the way over. I'm going to move it one more over once we get a little bit more rubber, and then I'll fix this up. But yeah, I mean, this is one of the reasons why you got to have rubber. So an extractor is a much more efficient way to get rubber than just a furnace. So it's much like the macerator. It's going to increase our yield. So I went ahead and put a redstone piston here, a redstone engine here, which is going to drive this. And I actually extracted most of this already. I was just going to see if there was any resin. I went ahead and got most of the resin, but there's some right there. So we can take our tree tap, and you can see that one just grew back while we were standing here. So anyway, we'll take our resin, we'll throw it in the chest, and then we'll see it come out of here. Now I put in a couple of gold pipes, and actually I should move these. This is not the most efficient place. I should probably put that one at this bend. But you'll see that if a gold pipe is powered, and in fact I should probably put one right up there and one in the middle, as soon as it hits this, it's going to zing along, and it's going to go pretty quick, and I probably don't even need, like I said, that second one, but there it goes. It gets flung along, and it's going to get shot up in there. So that'll move things along a little bit quicker. We don't really need that, but you know, because we're not in that much of a hurry to get the rubber there. But you'll see that it's zinging in here at a good pace now. And now, because I already had power in the generator, we've got an extractor producing a lot of rubber. And you'll see that every time it produces 3, which normally it would just do 1. So this is a much more efficient way to go about things. Anyway, our buzzer's about to go off, so I just wanted to say thanks to you guys again for watching. I really wanted to give another shout out to Paul Soares for his like. That really has changed the, like I said, the landscape of what I'm doing. So I'm going to definitely be putting a little bit more time and effort into planning these, and I really appreciate you guys for watching. There's the buzzer. Please check me out on YouTube or on Twitter at MinecraftOTB. Follow me and you can get all the latest news there. Also, check out the website minecraftontheblock.blogspot.com. And as always, if you enjoyed this, a thumbs up would be appreciated. And please leave me comments and let me know how I can get better. Thanks, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.